Alright, what is going on? To anybody watching, give me just a second. I'm going to share this onto some social media real quick. And then I will be good to go. Let me pull this up on my phone. That way if anybody says anything, turn the volume down. Alright, there we go. I got my little chat thing here as well. Finally, early to a stream. Yeah, I've been having issues, man. I could not get my audio to work. I've been sitting here for 30 minutes. And it finally worked, thank goodness. So, or at least it appears to. So we'll see. Alright, so opened up Anki for no reason on accident. Hopefully I can close that before it starts trying to sync. Alright, I don't think it's going to be an issue. OBS is currently active. Why do I want... I had no interest in closing that. Close Anki. Thank you. Please stop. Alright, we're having all kinds of issues here. But, I'm just going to do a little bit of study here. Not sure how well it's going to... I'm going to try to do a little bit of Memrise, and then I'm going to do some Ling and LingoDeer, and we will just kind of go from there. So hopefully this will go well. I guess I could Instagram that I'm live, I guess. Let me do that just in case anybody's having interest on that. Anyway, and then we will get started. I'm very unprepared, but it wouldn't be... I don't think it would be very efficient if I wasn't all kinds of backwards on stuff. Alright. And let me pop this back up. Cool. Yeah, boom. Why did the chat disappear? Live chat. There we go. How's Afrikaans going? It is going well, actually. I will make a video soon about that. I'm still studying it pretty much every day, just trying to make a little bit of strides and stuff with it. It's going pretty well though. I'm doing a little bit of Japanese because I think I'm finally gonna get to go to Japan this year, in around April or May. So I just want to touch up a little bit of my Japanese and kind of go from there. Memrise I'm not a big fan of on the desktop for Japanese and such, so this should be interesting. But let's go into this Tae Kim grammar guide and just kind of go from there. So basic grammar instruction. All right, by now, which I know this is basic grammar and stuff. I know this stuff. This is kind of just refreshing here. But I should have completed blah blah blah. Initial learning lesson. Read the lesson. Basic vocab review lesson, resources. Okay, this is nothing about grammar at all. Here we go. Do I need any of this still? Gakusei, genki, sakana, quiet. That is, I know the word for quiet. I can't remember if, and, let me Google this real quick. I can't remember the word right off. I know it because I know lively and bustling is like nigiyaki, and what is the other one? Quiet. How's this pronounced though? Shizuka. Yeah. Okay. So I don't need any of that. I'm good on that stuff. Where is my? Here we go. All right. So let's pop back here. So I don't need any of that. Expressing state of beings. Here we go. So vocabulary. To, gakusei, genki, used as a greeting. Yeah, I know that. Here we go. One of the trickiest parts of Japanese is there is no verb for state of being like the verb to be in English. You can't ever declare what something is being attached. Something is by attaching the hiragana character da to a noun or na-adjective only. We will learn more about na-adjectives. So, for example, you attach da to hito, and it's hitoda. Hitoda is person, is a person. Okay. Gakusei da or genki da. Okay, seems easy enough. Here's a real kicker though. State of being can be implied without using da. So you can say you're doing well or someone is a student without using da at all. For example, below is an example of a very typical greeting among friends. Also notice how the subject isn't even specified when it's obvious from the context. Typical greeting, genki, genki. Fair enough. All right, so you may be wondering what's the point of da? Well, the main difference is that a declarative statement makes the sentence sound more emphatic and forceful in order to make it more, well, declarative. Therefore, it is more common to hear men use da at the end of sentences. Fair enough. The declarative da is also needed in various grammatical structures where a state of being must be explicitly declared. There are also times when you cannot attach it. It's all quite a pain in the butt, really, but you don't have to worry about it yet. Sounds good to me. Vocabulary, gakusei, tomodachi, genki. So used as a greeting in Japanese. Negative and past tense. Yeah, these get fun. This isn't the same thing I was thinking about. Negative express conjugation. We can conjugate a noun or adjective to its either negative or past tense to say that something is not X or that something was X. This may be a bit hard to grasp at first, but none of these state of being conjugations make anything declarative like da. We'll learn how to make these tenses declarative by attaching da to the end of the sentence in a later lesson. First, for negative, attach janai to a noun. So you can attach janai to that. So example, gakusei janai. There you go. So, gakusei janai. Example, gakusei janai, tomodachi janai, and genki janai. Conjugate to the past tense state of being. So that's going to be, all right, so yeah, gakusei. All right, we already got the words down. We will now learn in the past tense. Where am I at? There we go. We will now learn in the past tense of state of being to say something was something, attach data. Okay. How's your Spanish? My Spanish is okay. It is not bad. I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad. So you attach data to the noun or not adjective in order to say the negative past was not. Conjugate the negative to the negative past tense by dropping the e from janai and adding da. So it's janakata. Okay. Past tense state of being, got that. So was a student is gakusei data. Was not a friend is tomodachi janakata. And was not well, genki. Hold on. So would I drop the e? Genki? Well, there's not genk. Genki janai kata. Okay. That's a little confusing, just written out. That's stuff I know and that I've covered in LingoDeer before, because I'm 75% done with the N5 LingoDeer course, which I'll get into a little bit later. So I know this stuff. It's just really weird reading it. Tae Kim reads really. I've never read Tae Kim. It reads just kind of weird sometimes. We've now learned how to express state of being in all four tenses. Next, we will learn some particles, of course. Summary of state of being. Saludos desde Ciudad de Mexico. Saludos. Hola. Ciudad de Mexico. Very nice. Thank you for joining. I don't care about cookies. Here we go. Non-past. Yeah, all right. So let's just jump into the lesson here. I may not even honestly need the sentences here, but we'll see. Shito da is a student. Gakusei da is well. Genki da is a fish. Sakana da is not a student. Gakusei janai is not a friend. Tomodachi janai is not a fish. Sakana janai is not quiet. Shizuka janai is not well. Genki janai was a student. Gakusei data was a fish. Sakana data. I have to elongate that a little bit. Was not a student. Gakusei janai kata. Was not quiet is shizuka janai kata. Was not a friend is tomodachi janai kata. So I don't need any of that stuff. All right. So that was just a good kind of overview. Basic vocabulary. Let's see. Do I need any of this? Yes, casual. That's actually kind of new to me. But tomorrow is ashita. That's actually, let me make sure that I'm boom. Oh, Google Translate already had pulled up ashita. Ashita. Okay, I don't know why I was second guessing myself. Okay, yeah, those two are new to me, so that's pretty interesting. Today is Kessa. No, Kessa's this morning. Kyo. Exam. All right, so that's new. Demo for but. Who is Dore? Who is Dare? And myself is Watashi or Watakushi. So I'm actually going. Let's see what exam is. I don't remember what exam is. Right off. Exam. Shiken. Okay. Shiken. I did not know that. That's actually a new word for me. So, learning in World Civilization 2 about the Dutch farmers who, known as Boers, who moved to Cape Town and started a new dialect. Yeah, man. Afrikaans is Afrikaans. I get jumped on all the time for saying it wrong, which is weird because it's almost like I just started learning that language. But it's a super awesome language, man. I'm having a super fun time with it so far. And I'm going to do another live stream of Afrikaans, or however it's pronounced correctly. I'll learn how to pronounce it, and that'll be how I open the video. I'm doing Japanese now because I'm trying to touch up a little bit of my Japanese because I may be going to Japan. So I need all right, we're gonna learn these words, and I'm just gonna skip. I'm gonna I don't. Where's the? Oh, here we go. Ignore this word. Yes.
Ashita.
Ashita. I know. Ignore. Okay. Ignore. I know that I said I didn't know that, but I still. Kyo. Good. Shiken. Okay, that's what I need. Shiken. All right. Exam. Shiken. Okay. Shiken exam. Say it a billion times and we should be good. Shiken, that is boom. Shiken, alright. Must have been the last one left. And Shiken. Exam. Shiken. Alright, sweet. So that is done. Let's go back in, and then we will start reading in. You should install a Japanese dictionary plugin. I actually do have one that I'm going to download, Japanese.io. Actually, Japanese.io Chrome extension. Let's see if I can install it now and not have to worry about it. Because I've been using Japanese.io to read stuff within. I hope it doesn't say blah, 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 add extension. Hopefully it doesn't tell me I have to restart. Sweet. Yeah, okay, so we're good. So that is on. So now I should be able to... I guess I would have to... Maybe it didn't. Has access to this site. Well, good. There we go. Let's turn it on. And boom, there it is. Perfect. Good call. I'm actually glad that you reminded me of that because I meant to install it the other day. And I totally forgot to. I was learning Arabic for the Quran, but it's insanely difficult. But keep it a good word, man. Channel's growing. Duolingo for anything that is not Latin-based is not good, in my opinion. It's it really, really, really struggles. But let me get these other words out of here. But demo, I know. Dare, I know.
watashi.
Watashi or watakushi. But I keep looking over here because that's where the comments are. I forget that the camera's over here. I'm trying to think what there's a couple of apps that do it okay. The problem is a lot of apps just assume that you can already read Arabic. For example, there's an app called Busu that I really like for Duolingo Hindi was not my cup of tea. Yeah, it's not good, man. It really isn't. And so you kind of have to learn that. Now, I'm a big fan. When I learned to write, which I can't do it well, but I can read just a very, very small bit of Arabic. And I learned that from Arabic with Maha. She has a 6-part series that is super, super good on that. And so that was really, really fun. And then I would use Busu a little bit, but I would use for Arabic, if you don't want to have to worry about reading the font or the writing, I use an app called Mango Languages. What's up, James Anthony? Welcome to the stream. I would use Mango Languages for Arabic, but you have to know what dialect that you pick. For example, I picked Modern Standard Arabic just to kind of get into it a little bit, and I went to a restaurant here 2 days ago, and they're from Egypt, and so I was like Keifa Haluka, and because I heard him talk and I asked him where he was from, he said Egypt, and I said, oh, you speak Arabic? I said, cool. So I was like, Keifa Haluka, and he was like, huh? And I said, Kaifa Haluka, and he was like, I don't understand. He was like, what are you? And I said, it's just like hello, and he's like, oh. And then he told me how to say hello in Egyptian Arabic, and he was like, what are you? And then I was like, well, I know one other phrase, and he was like, what is it? And I was like, Saitu bilakayuka. And he kind of got that, but I was like, well, I said I've been learning. I said I wasn't sure what dialect I needed to go with, so I've just been learning Modern Standard Arabic. And he was like, that is a waste of your time. He was like, because no one's going to understand you. He's like, you've got to pick a dialect. And it showed just in even hello, he was kind of confused. Maybe my pronunciation was a little bit off or something, but it was really weird. All right. Let's jump back into some grammar here first for a second. And Josh, you can use this site, Ling. It's pretty dope too. It's got I think it has Arabic. Does this have Arabic? Should have Arabic, for the love of God. Yeah, Arabic's on here, so you can use that. And it's pretty cool. And so, and if you decide you want that, anybody decide if they want Ling, there's a link. It'll be in probably every description box that I have. You can get 20% off of your year. If you decide to do a year, if you like Ling, they give you 20% off. Use the code that I have. So, in my opinion, apps aren't great for learning writing. For Arabic, I found a way easier to learn from you. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, Arabic with Maha is legit. She teaches it really, really, really good. All right, we want to know how to make good use of what we learned in the last lesson. I don't care about this. Come on, let's just get into it here. For example, the sentence eat fish can become the fish eats simply by changing one particle. Okay, this is actually interesting because I haven't really dove deep into that. What are particles? I know what particles are. I don't really need to watch that. Let's see, how long is this video? 3 minutes. I'm not trying to get a copyright strike on whoever did this video, who uploaded it. Oh, it's from Tae Kim. I don't know if I'd get a copyright strike, but I will watch that at some point. We're just kind of get through here. Definitely, yeah. And yeah, for sure. How are you enjoying Afrikaans? I enjoy it. Afrikaans. I guess it's I was just making mention about how people make fun of me for the way I say it. But I really, really dig it. I'm going to do another live study of that language very, very soon. I just wanted to do I'm really focusing on Japanese pretty heavy right now because just from where I'm going to Japan for a little bit, and I really need to, like, if I went to Japan right now, I would be fine in terms of I can ask for stuff. I can ask for the train station, store, restaurant, bathroom. I can do some basic shopping stuff, talking about the weather, but I definitely need to be a little more prepared. So most of my study comes from like active immersion. However, YouTube's a little weird about you streaming stuff, especially when it's like copywritten content, so that I don't do that on here. Vocabulary, gakse, okay. ashita today, kyo, and examine Shizuka. No, Shizuka is quiet. Shiken. Okay, so it's good that we're going to get to use that because I definitely need practice with that. First particle we will learn. Topic particle indicates what, blah, blah. Yeah, I know that. This is probably wa. Topic particle, much, blah, 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 is wa. Yeah, topic particle, the character now. And of course, it's written with ha instead of wa. So we know that. Example, Bob is Alice. Oh, I was like, what does that mean? Is Alice a student? So, Bob, Arisu gakusei. Yeah, and Alice can say, Arisu can say, gakusei. I am. Yeah, so I got that. That's basic grammar. I know that much. Here, Bob is indicating that his question is about Alice. Notice that once the particle is established, Alice does not have to repeat the topic. John is tomorrow. What? What does that even mean? What does John is tomorrow mean? John wa ashita? Ashita janai. Fair enough. Since we have no context, we don't have enough information to make any sense of this conversation. If I would have read just 1 second later, I would have found the answer to that. It obviously makes no sense for John to actually be tomorrow, given given context, for as long as the sentence has something to do with John and tomorrow. It can mean anything. For instance, it can be John talking about exam. Kyo wa shikenda? Kyo wa shikenda? What about John? John wa? John is tomorrow. As for John, the exam is tomorrow. John wa ashita. Okay, that makes sense. That makes way more sense. The last example shows how generic of the topic, how generic the topic of a sentence is. A topic can be referring to any action or object from anywhere, even including other sentences. For example, in the last sentence from the previous example, even though the sentence is about when the exam is, for John, the word exam doesn't appear anywhere in the sentence at all. It's just like Spanish once you get the hang, or well, you don't have to constantly repeat you, I like you do in English. So, all right. We'll see a more specific particle that ties more closely in this at the end of this lesson with the identifier particle. Mo, inclusive particle. Mo is also for also as well, I do believe, but that is neither here nor there right now. Gakusei, demo, and another particle that is very similar to the topic particle in the inclusive topic particle. It is essentially the topic particle with the additional meaning of also. Okay, yes, that's literally what I just said. Basically, it can introduce another topic in addition to the current topic. The inclusive topic particle is mo, character, and is used best explained by an example. Arisu wa gakusei, tomu mo gakusei. Okay. It's going to take a little while to get used to the un. That's very confusing to me. But if that's like colloquial, then I would like to learn it. Example 2. Arisu wa gakusei, demo Tom wa gakusei janai. So, yes, but Tom is not a student. Below is an example of inclusion with negative. Arisu wa gakusei, tamu mo gakusei janai. Okay, that makes sense. I'm good with all of that. So let's go into, see if we, why is my computer doing that? Let's see if we can read these sentences and go from there. All right. Also, I'm going to pause real quick. Oh, shoot, posted that. Let me open this in a new window. I will leave the link to these courses I'm doing in the live streams down below. Boom, copy, and there we go. That way you can, like if anybody uses Memrise, this is made by Nuke Marine, so this is a very, very good course. But that way if you want to use the course, you can. Let me edit this real quick. And boom. So Memrise Tae Kim Course. Boom. There we go. put that in there. Did it save? I don't know. Save. There we go. So if you guys want that, it'll be down there below. You can also probably just search for Nuke Marine on Memrise. But if you want that, it's there. Lesson 2 continued. Okay, here we go. Man, all right. Let's read a little bit more, and then we're going to jump into like LingoDeer and stuff. Because this is all just I know all these intro particles and stuff, so. I don't talk a lot about Japanese from time to time now, but I feel like I undercut myself on how much Japanese I actually know. Vocabulary, dare, which I don't know the kanji for this, but I know dare. So gakusei and watashi. Okay. All right. So we can make topic particle wa and mo particle, but what if we don't know who the topic is? What if I wanted to ask who is the student? What I need is some kind of identifier because I don't know who the student is. If I use a topic particle, the question will become, is who the student? And that doesn't make any sense because who is not an actual person. This is where ga particle comes into play. It is also referred to as the subject particle, but I hate the name since subject means something completely different in English grammar. Instead, I call it the identifier particle because the particle indicates that the speaker wants to directly identify something unspecified. So, dare ga gakusei, who is the one that who's the student, and that's going to be John ga gakusei. John is the one who's a student. Bob wants to identify who among all the possible candidates is a student. Alice responds that John is the one. Notice Alice could have answered with the topic particle to indicate that John, speaking of John, she knows he is a student, maybe not the student. You can see the difference in the next example. Dare ga gakusei? Gakusei wa dare. Interesting. Okay. The first sentence seeks to identify a specific person for a student, while the second sentence is simply talking about the student. You cannot replace ga with wa in the first sentence because who would become the topic and the question would become is who a student, which makes no sense. The two particles wa and ga may seem very similar only because it is impossible to translate them directly into English. For example, the two sentences below have the same English translation. Watashi wa gakusei, watashi ga gakusei. Yeah. I know wa and ga is very confusing. However, they only seem familiar because English cannot express information about the context as succinctly as Japanese sometimes. That's a great example of you're not even fluent in your own. I understand what this means based on context, but that's a word I've probably seen once or twice in my life ever. So, as Japanese, blah blah blah. Speaking about, I'm a student. However, the second sentence is specifying who the gakusei is. If we want to know who the student is, the ga particle tells us. Watashi tells us it's watashi. You can also think about the ga particle as always answering a silent question. The second sentence might be answering a question, who is the student? I often translate the topic particle as for or about. I'm not worried about translations because that's, oh crap, what did I just do? I just went back. Let me go back in here. I don't really worry about translations. I want to kind of absorb what it means versus trying to translate word for word. Watashi wa gakusei, I'm a student. Watashi ga gakusei, I am the one that is a student. Fair enough. Wa and ga particles are actually quite different. If you think of it, man, it just flashed on my camera, on my screen over here. I see how far behind that stream is, man. That's crazy, the lag. This is why in longer sentences it is common to separate the topic with commas, remove ambiguity about which part of the sentence the topic applies to. Well, technically it's the most likely translation given the lack of context. Note the order of topics. Okay, all right, let's go to this next lesson. Here we go. So, are you, Alice, a student? Arisu wa gakusei. Yeah, so I guess that's interesting because they drop, I guess you're taught as a beginner so much to use des, but I guess you really don't need it quite as much. So, okay, gym is tomorrow. What does that even mean? Jimu wa ashita. Jimu wa ashita. Ashita jinai. Okay. Today is exam. What about gym? Gym is tomorrow. What is that? Is this trying to get you used to the idea? I don't really understand. Kyou wa, kyou wa shikenda. Jimu wa ashita. Okay, don't need that one. Arasu wa gakusei. Tamu mo gakusei. Okay. Are you Alice? Are you a student? Arasu wa gakusei. Demo tamu mo gakusei janai. Okay. Are you Alice, student? Arasu wa gakusei. Tamu mo gakusei janai. All right. Who is the one that is a student? So that's going to be dare ga gakusei. Jimu ga gakusei. Who is the one that is a student? Dare ga gakusei. And the student is who. That's where, it changes to gakusei wa dare. All right, I don't need any of those, so we're good on that. Bum bum. All right, so here we go. Pretty basic vocabulary. I saw the word pretty and I said that. So there we go. Here we go. So pretty and clean. Kirei. Kirei. Ku. I don't know if I know that or not. I know the word. Hold on. I'm getting that confused now. Kiranai. Is kiranai... Okay, that is not what I was thinking of. What is the word? I learned the word for dirty. Like something was dirty, but I don't remember. Kiredai. Alright, it's none of these. I think it was kirenai. Kirenai. Alright, I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. Alright, so I guess I'll learn that one. Kind is... I don't know that one right off. Let me read this. I forgot I don't have to translate anymore. Okay. I do know that, but I didn't remember it. That's one I actually learned in LingoDeer, but I do not know that. Likeable or desirable. Kitanai. Yes, thank you. That's what it was. I knew it was something like that. Thank you. Kitanai. Tae Kim's is really good. I remember learning it from years ago. Yeah, it's, I think I know a lot. I think I undercut how much Japanese I know, but I also think that there's a whole lot of stuff I need to learn even in these basic stages. So, meat is, oh crap, that was the Chinese word for it. I know meat. Niku. All right, yeah, I know Niku. It took me a second. I'm not worried about that. I do know Niku. Vegetables is yasai. Distasteful or hate is that might be kiranai. Kirai, not kiranai. Kirai, I know that. Food is tabemono. Tasty is oishi. High or tall is that takai? Takai, so I'm good on that. Building is biru? Bide? What the heck is that? Can I pronounce it? No, I guess not. I think that's I'm really I don't know why I'm struggling with katakana. I do struggle with katakana. That's definitely something I need to. Biru. Interesting. Okay. I might leave that one on there just to practice it. Kirai is also a na-adjective, so when it's conjugated, it would be something like kirai janai. Right. Yeah. I know it gets confusing with the na and the e-adjectives, because I know that there's some e-adjectives that aren't e-adjectives, and I think there's others that are or something. I know it's really confusing. I struggled with it a little bit on LingoDeer. See, price is, I don't know if I know price or not. Nedan. I don't know if I know that or not. Restaurant. Not very is amari. I know that. Not useful. Not very. Anmari. Oh, I used when 3 kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that used. E is good. He or boyfriend is kare, and cool or handsome is kakoi. Kakoi. That's interesting. All right, so there's some of these that I actually need. All right, so what I'm going to do is, let me see what the next lesson is. All right, the next goes into another session of learning. So I'm going to do these vocabulary, and then we'll jump into like LingoDeer or something. Now that LingoDeer's on desktops. All right, let's learn the words I need here. Kidai. Not kidai. First of all, let me turn my hiragana input on because I'm sure it's going to ask me. And it didn't do it. All right, so we'll see. Kidai. Shinsetsu. Kind. Pretty or clean is kirei.
Kirei.
All right, kind is going to be shinsetsu, which is, I believe, this.
Shinsetsu.
Okay. Kirei is pretty clean. Kirei.
Suki.
Suki, yeah. Likeable or desirable. Suki. I know that. Oh, shoot. I meant to hit the minus on that because I freaking know that word. Kirei. Kirei.
Niku.
I'm good on. Likeable or desires. Tsuki, yeah.
Suki.
Shouldn't have hit that, but that's my fault.
Yasai.
Yasai I don't need, because I know. Tsuki, I can't believe I did that, man. I think you can go in and actually delete it after you have, but we'll see. Kirei, clean, likeable, or pretty and clean, I should say.
Kirei.
That is Shinsetsu. God, I can't remember the word. Pretty clean is kirei. Kirei. Suki.
Suki.
Kind. Shinsetsu. Kirei.
Suki.
I mean, Suki. I was on the. Shinsetsu. Kind is gonna be. Shinsetsu. They're really hammering kind home. Suki. Kind is Shinsetsu. Likeable or desirable is gonna be Suki. There's Miru. Where the heck is Suki? There we go.
Suki.
Alright. So I think some of those should be good. Let's see where we're at here. Let's go back in here. Those are good. Didn't do those. I think we're good on some of those. Let's go through. We're going to have to minimize C. Can I go into this and actually... I don't think I can. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Suki. There we go. Because I don't need that. Alright, let's finish out this vocabulary set real quick.
Kirai.
Kirai. We're good on. Kirai. Tabemono. Good. Oishii. We're good.
Takai.
We're good. Biru. I don't know, man. I feel like that should be... I don't think I'm going to have trouble remembering that. Which I think biru is also beer. I think you can use it for beer as well. I think I'm good on that, honestly. Because that's so close to English. I think that'll be one thing that I'm not going to forget. Alright, so there's all those. And, alright, let's do...
Nedan.
Alright, I do think I need nedan, just to make sure. Restaurant, I do not need. Nedan. Amari, I'm good. A good example of amari is something like watashi wa amari Watashi wa amari kirei janai. I'm not very pretty. That's a pretty sweet example, actually. Watashi wa amari kirei janai. I like that, actually. Do you have any good examples for anmari? Like when that is used? I'm not going to worry about remembering that, but I'd still would like to know. I'm good.
Kare.
Kare, I know. Bidu. And bidu. Okay. Gotcha. Nedan.
値段
Kakkoi.
Kakkoi. I do need that because that's an interesting word. Kakkoi. Price is nedan.
値段
Just use this now. Cooler, handsome. Kakkoi.
Kakkoi.
I like that word. That's a fun word. Kakkoi. Kakkoi.
Kakkoi.
Kakkoi. Kakkoi.
Kakkoi.
Kakkoi. Nedan.
値段
Sorry, I'm stopped up, guys. I'm not trying to sniff all the time. I've been sick for like the last week. Kakkoi.
Kakkoi.
Kakkoi. Cooler, handsome. Kakkoi.
Kakkoi.
Nedan.
値段
Kakkoi.
Kakkoi. Price is nedan, not jikan. Where are you at? There you are.
値段
Nedan. Alright. Let's see where we're at here. And alright, so that is all of those. I only needed 4 words out of there. So that's pretty cool. Oh, my head's starting to hurt a little bit. I feel the difference is probably strength. Amari sounds weaker to me. That makes sense, actually. Just a little bit of a way to emphasize it. All right, so there's Memrise, man. I can show you guys some of the courses I'm doing too. I don't care about taking JLPT tests, but I do think that that's probably a good way to learn vocabulary. This is a really cool set right here because it teaches you, I'm going to show you this real quick. So it teaches you vocabulary and then the kanji for the vocabulary that it just taught. Super, super cool. Definitely something worth looking into. Can you say I'm not very handsome? Watashi wa amari kakkoi janai. And then, yeah, I'm doing some, I know some kanji. I actually know a pretty decent amount of kanji, but I'm kind of refreshing with some memorizing the kanji. And then I'm going to start on this core 2K, 6K deck. So, all right. That is it for Memrise. We're going to jump out of Memrise here. We're going to jump into some LingoDeer. Whoa, why is the thing so weird? I've done a bunch of LingoDeer, 75%. So, and that is in Japanese 1. And there are some things I struggle with. Normally when I do LingoDeer, I also kudos to LingoDeer for making this web-based available as well. Like, you don't have to use the app. So anyway, I keep seeing that scroll and I think it's somebody typing. But usually I will go through and just kind of refresh. Like, for example, like counters, like I struggle with that. I struggle with counter words and stuff like that. I don't think any person who learns Japanese just immediately gets them, right? Some of the frequency stuff really confuses me because of the level of frequency it is, right? So, itsumo, always. Yoku, often. Tokidoki, sometimes. I mean, they're different words, but it's a lot. It's kind of a lot to really put together. Watashi wa amari kako yokunai. It's a special conjugation of gotcha, yokunai. Hopefully that would still be understandable if, you know, but yokunai. Yeah, and that's honestly part of, you know, that actually thing that you're doing right there is exactly why I'm starting to look into Tae Kim's grammar guide, because I have a pretty solid amount of vocabulary. It's not great, but I have a decent amount of vocabulary, and I really, really need to start learning how to use it. Ane wa ichikan ni kae go mimasu. My sister watches movies twice a week. Ah, yes, and that's measure words, man. Okay, so anyway, so like I struggle with stuff like that. And then another thing that I really, really struggled with, but I'm not putting a ton of emphasis on it because, I mean, who knows when I would really... Where the heck is it at? Purposes, adjectives, opinions, sports, adjectives. I think it's compare. In comparison, they introduce like square and... nope, okay, I'm good with these too. Ichigo wa banana yori takai desu. I know those. And then no ga, yeah. Banana yori. Ichigo no ga takai desu. And then down here should be, yeah, hodo. Banana wa ichigo hodo takaku nai desu. Yeah, I know those somewhat solidly. Alright, so let's just get into a lesson here. I love LingoDeer, man. I really wish, I don't know if Josh is still here, I don't think he is, but if LingoDeer had a Arabic course, man, it would be legit, man. This is like the best. All right, so review. Let's start this last one and see what's up. Reach intermediate faster. I have full access. I have a. That's weird. I wonder if it doesn't transfer. What? All right, so maybe we're not gonna use. Oh, it's signed me out. Why does it sign me out? What? I'm really confused. No, that's me, right? Profile? Yeah, that's definitely me. I've logged 57 hours in here. I don't exactly understand. Yeah, so I'm here. That's my profile, and I have a... premium profile. I use it on my phone every day. Interesting. All right, so we're not going to use LingoDeer. We're just going to jump right in here. Now, this is some beginner stuff. Good resources with audio for Navajo. No, I don't know anything. I don't even think... Does Mango Languages... I don't even know if they have Navajo. They would be awesome if they had Navajo just because of the way... languages. Let's see if they have Navajo on Mango. Nah, they don't have Navajo. Man, they need to work on that. That would be super cool. That would be really, really cool. What is this? What is this? What's that little sign mean? Specialty courses. Huh. Oh, it's within like a subcategory. Like, okay, Mandarin Chinese for business, feng shui. So I gotcha. Russian slang, superstition. Interesting. That's really crazy. All right, so let's do a little bit of Ling. I'm really upset, actually, that LingoDeer is like that. Because I like I said, I can access it and do it on my phone easily. All right, let's do the exam for this. This is my mother. No, Kochina. What? No.
こちらは私の母だ。
Kochira, that's right. I was really confused. Kochira wa no watashi wa haha da. There we go. My phone keeps vibrating. All right. Kochira. Watashi wa sangetsu no ringo o tabemono.
私は3つのリンゴを食べる。
Mitsu. Yeah, see, that's the other thing with counters, man. It changes the pronunciation of the words. So I got to work on that. I eat 3 apples. Cool. Mother. Haha. Oh, I can get that off of my screen. He is her older brother. Kare wa kanojo no ani da. 4, yon. Next. Binwa. Panwa. Ichidore. Toresu.
パンは1ドルする。
Dorasu. Dora. Yeah, I gotta get katakana down better. Bread. I guess the bread. Probably not, but the bread costs $1. You have one younger brother. Anata wa itsu. I can't remember how to say. No ototo no. Let me see. Younger brother. Anata wa hiyori. Hiyori. Okay, so that was good reading it because now okay, so anata wa hiyori no ototo iru. Anata wa hiyori musoko, that's son. Anata hiyori, no. Oh, yeah, it is. Anata hiyori wa. Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, no. I'm second guessing myself. Nope, it's ga. Of course it is. She is his older sister. Kanojo wa kare no ane da. Kanojo wa ane da. Alright. Dashi wa 5 doru suru. So a magazine costs $5. Hitori. Yeah, man, that's so confusing how they. I guess you get used to it over time, but watashi wa 4 satsu no eigo no hon o kau. So, alright, so watashi tachi wa we 4 satsu no eigo no hon wa kau. We buy 4 English books. Yay, alright. Which I'll take that again at some point and get the 4 stars. How long is the stream? Let me see. I don't mind to keep going. I just want to see right off how long. I'm sure Hiyori is a mistake on that website. Hiyori. Oh yeah, it might be. It may be. Why does YouTube not tell you how long you've been streaming? Started 52 minutes ago. Alright, so I'm going to do just a little bit more. And then we can... Honestly, I might just jump back to Memrise. I'm kind of upset that... LingoDeer doesn't work since I can use it on my phone. Alright, let's just jump back into... Let's do a little bit more Tae Kim. And then we can kind of go from there. Basic words. We did this. So let's jump. Alright, so the next lesson is an adjective lesson, and that's going to be some fun. Alright, so here we go. Modified nouns with na-adjectives. Hito. Genki to. Genki naito. Yeah. Alright. Now that we can connect 2 nouns together in various ways using particles, we want to describe our nouns with adjectives. An adjective can directly modify a noun that immediately follows it. It can also be connected in the same way we did with nouns using particles. All adjectives fall under 2 categories: na-adjectives and i-adjectives. Na-adjectives. Suka, quiet. Shika, shitsu, shitsuka. Alright. I am struggling. Hito. Kirei. Pretty and clean, yeah. Kirei. Tomodachi. Shinsetsu. Kind. Sakana. Suki. Niku. Yasai. It's funny that that's a not adjective. All right, na-adjective is very simple to learn because it acts essentially like a noun. All the conjugation rules for both nouns and na-adjectives are the same. One main difference is that a na-adjective can directly modify a noun following it by sticking na between the adjective and the noun, hence the name na-adjective. Quiet person, so that would be shinsetsuka, what the heck? Shinsetsuka na hito. Yeah, pretty, where's quiet? Shinsuka, okay. Shinsuka na hito. Yeah, I'm not giving it. Like I said, Japanese, man, is this has been an on and off again adventure for a long time. Kirei na hito. So, pretty person. You can also use adjectives with particles, just like we did in the last lesson for noun. Friend is kind. Tomodachi wa kind. Shinsetsu. Okay, so we're getting closer. Shinsetsu. Friend is kind person. Tomodachi wa shinsetsu na hito da. Okay. So the following example, the conjugation rules for na-adjectives are the same as nouns. Babu wa sakana ga suki da. Right? Babu wa sakana ga suki janai. Babu wa sakana ga suki datta. Babu liked fish. Or Babu wa sakana ga suki janai kata. If it bothers you that like is an adjective and not a verb in Japanese, you can think of ski as meaning desirable. Also, you can see a good example of the topic and identifier particle working in harmony. The sentence is about the topic Bob and fish identifies specifically what Bob likes. It is icing outside of my house. What is up, Miyahiro? Welcome to the stream. Just doing a little bit of Tae Kim's grammar guide here, just to try to get a little bit better with my grammar that's terrible. Sakana ga suki na hito. Person that likes fish. Sakana ga suki na hito. Fish like, man, that's okay. That's just gonna take a little bit of time to get used to. Sakana ga suki janai hito. Person that does not like fish. Suki sakana ga, because it's ga, I'm assuming is the sakana ga suki janai hito. Person that liked fish. Sakana ga suki datta hito. So that comes after. Person that did not like fish. Sakana ga suki janai kata hito. Confusing. Your Japanese is good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a long, long way to go. A very, very long way to go. But I appreciate that. Just hearing stuff like that, whether you mean it or not, is a confidence boost. So I appreciate that. Here, the entire clause, sakana ga suki and sakana ga suki janai, etc., is modifying person to talk about people that like or dislike fish. You can see why this type of sentence is useful because hito wa sakana ga suki da would mean people like fish, which isn't always the case. I can see that. That person, I mean, I could see, like, I'm trying to think of a great example, or not a great example, but an example of, like, if I was talking to one of my friends, I'm like, you remember that person that liked fish? So I feel like that would be kind of this case right here. We can even treat the whole descriptive noun clause as we would a single noun. For instance, we can make the whole clause a topic like the following example. Sakana ga suki janai hito wa. Holy crap. Niku ga suki da. Oh my god. Okay. Sakana ga suki na hito wa. Yasai mo suki da. Holy crap. What language app should I use after I finish the Spanish tree for Duolingo? I would just recommend, honestly, man, the best thing to do would just be start immersing in some Spanish content. Start watching movies, TV shows, whatever, in Spanish. And start, what I do with Japanese is I'll watch a show and I won't worry about it. I will spend 30 minutes watching the show. I won't worry if I understand everything or not. I'll just watch it. And then afterwards, I may rewatch it with subtitles on. Not even English subtitles, but, Japanese. You could do it for Spanish. Watch it, and then, when you hit a word or two or three that you don't recognize, just jot it down. Use an app, look it up, or whatever. And just build your vocabulary through that. I think that's going to help tremendously. Alright, so sakana ga suki janai hito wa sakana ga suki janai hito wa. Person likes fish. Niku ga suki da. Person who does not like fish. Suki janai, yeah. Does not like fish, likes meat. And then person who likes fish also likes meat. So the person who likes fish also likes vegetables. I'm sorry. Would be sakana ga sukina hito wa. Person likes fish. Yasai mo suki da. All right. That's the most Japanese I've felt ever speaking. It was just reading, but still. All right. I-adjectives. All right. I know I-adjectives somewhat more better than na-adjectives, but vocabulary. So kirai, yeah. Tabemono. Of course, that's an I-adjective. Why would it not be? Oishi. I know that. Takai. I know that. Biru. Not biru, but biru. Got that. Nedan. Price. Of course, that's an I-adjective. Restaurant. Amari. Anmari. Not very when used with the negative. And ski. In E. All E adjectives always end in the hiragana character E. However, you may have noticed that some na adjectives also end in E, such as... Wait, what? Oh, this is just vocabulary. That's not... Okay, I was really confused. Of course, building is not an adjective. What an idiot. I'm stupid. All right. However, you may have noticed that some na adjectives also end in E, such as kirei. And so how can you tell the difference? There are actually a few na adjectives that end with E. That is usually not written in kanji. Two of the most common, kirei and... I don't even recognize what almost all of them not... What the heck is that? Turn that back on. Oh, kirei. Okay. Wait, kirei and kirei. I can't. God, it's kirai. Kirai. I just realized. Almost all of the non-adjectives that end in E are usually written in kanji, and so you can easily tell that it's not an E adjective. So it's kind of like the verb conjugations as well. Yeah. I guess from where I've been streaming, normally I'll give myself a little bit of break when I do like longer study sessions. I guess just from where I've been going, like it's just starting to run together a little bit now. Yeah, that's definitely it's not I'm an idiot. I guess I was just reading it from where it was in the vocabulary stance. I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. Blah blah blah. Yeah, kirei written in kanji looks like this. Okay, or this. Kirei. Oh, that's interesting. Since E, part of whatever, is part of a kanji character, you know that it can't be in E adjectives. That's because the whole point of the E in E adjectives is to allow conjugations without changing the kanji. In fact, kirai. All right, so we still got to work on some kanji. I study English. You study English? How is your English? What do you use to study it with? Just out of curiosity. Without kanji is one of the rare adjectives that end in e without a kanji. This has to do with the fact that kirai, is actually derived from the verb kiru. Okay. All right. So now that we got that under the belt, let's go to the next session here. This is going to be continued. Here we go. All right. Unlike na-adjectives, you do not need to add na to directly modify a noun with an i-adjectives. Yeah, that's right. So, hated food. Kirai tabimono? Kirai na tabimono. Boom. Tasty food. Oishi tabimono. Remember how the negative state of being for nouns also ended in e, janai? Well, just like the negative state of being for nouns, you can never attach the declarative da to e adjectives, of course. Old Japanese. My English skill is low. My listening level is too bad. I just got to get used to it. My Japanese listening is not good at all, but that's why I keep just watching Japanese content. Hopefully, just at some point, it's going to start sticking. Do not attach da to e adjectives. Got it. Now that we got the matter cleared up, below are a few rules for conjugating e adjectives. Notice that the rule for conjugating to negative past tense are the same as the rule for past tense. So, negative first, remove e from the e adjectives. Kunai, so this is kunai and kunakata and stuff like that. I know that stuff. From e adjectives, negative adjectives, then attach kata. Yeah, so takata. Kata, oh my god. Takai becomes takai, takata, takunai. Oh my god, I'm listening to this while snowboarding. That's wild. Summary of e adjective conjugations. Takai. Alright, so negative non-pass is takunai, takunakata, takunai past, positives takata, negative non-pass takunakata. Man, this grammar is so heavy. How are you still today? It is, man. It's super. It's super thick. I'll have to read over it a couple times. Like, it's not something I'm gonna get over the course. I know a lot of this stuff right here, but it's like, honestly, reading it is a little bit different than like when I would do like the LingoDeer segments and it was teaching it. So like, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I remember specifically with these e adjectives making it, like, I remember like saying something was hot. Or not hot. Atatakunakata. Yeah, atatakunakata. Like, it's insane. Alright, so tall building is going to be takai biru. Takai biru. Easy enough. Not tall building. Takakunai biru. Okay. Building that was tall. Takakata biru. Takakata biru. Building that was not tall. Takakunakata biru. Alright, yeah, that's easy enough. Otherwise, it would come out really easily. Oh, you're talking about something else. Note that you can make the same type of descriptive noun clause as we have done with na-adjectives. The only difference is that we don't need the na to directly modify the noun. Alright. Oh my god, I don't know if I can read all that. Don't like high-priced restaurants. What is this? Neden ga. So, price. Neden ga takai restaurant wa. So, price high price restaurants wa amari suki janai. Don't like a lot. No. Right. In this example, the descriptive call nedan ga takai is directly modifying restaurant. Alright, an annoying exception. Alright. Vocabulary. Nedan. Alright. Amari, anmari. Not very when used with negative. I. Kare. Kakoi. There's one i-adjective meaning good that acts slightly different from all other i-adjectives, because why would it not do that? This is a classic case of how learning Japanese is harder for beginners because the most common and useful words also have the most exceptions. The word for good was originally yoi. Okay. Interesting. Yoi. However, with time, it soon just became i. When it is written in kanji, it is usually read as yoi, so I is almost always in hiragana. That's all fine and good. Unfortunately, all the conjugations are still derived from yoi and not I. Another adjective that acts like this is kakoi, because it is an abbreviated version of two words merged together, which is kako and I. Kako is in like... Okay, that's not what I thought kako was. Alright. Kako and I. Since it uses the same I, you need to use the same conjugation. What? Alright, so I... Yokonai. Yokatta, yokonakata. Conjugation for kakoi. Kakoi, past, kakoyokonai. Oh my god, kakoyokonai. Positive is kakyokata. Negative past is kakoyokonakata. Ugh. Take care to mark all the conjugations from yori and I. Ugh. Nedan ga anmari yokunai. Price isn't very good. He looked really cool. So kare wa kakoyokata. Kakoyokata. All right. I'll probably start learning all the sentences now since we're getting into a little bit deeper of grammar stuff. Just to practice the nouns and stuff. And I'm not going to do that on the stream necessarily. Man, that's very interesting. Okay. Wait. Kakyon kanai isn't past. It's present negative. Kakoyokunai. 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 Yeah, that would be present negative, yeah, because kunai is just the negative form. Some of these resources are a little sketchy. Yeah, it's that's true. I mean, kunai is just how you negate the present. I think that might have been why I was getting confused, because some of it didn't seem, quite accurate. Well, the problem I think with Memrise, this is just a user-made course, which, I mean, this guy is really, really good at Japanese. He teaches Japanese, but I think that's probably a little bit of the problem with it, is that they, maybe just get ahead of themselves. I don't really know. Let's see if hold on. Let me see if I can find one in here. So we need positive, negative. Does not like fish. So Bob wa sakana ga suki janai. All right, that's not what I was looking for. I need. Here we go. Building. Takakunai biru. So yeah, that's not a tall building. Building that was not tall. Takakunakata biru. Takakunakata. Takakata. past kata, past present. Yeah, so I think that should be pretty accurate. All right. And yeah, so I'm gonna learn some of these sentences and try to figure out something to do. I'm gonna try to get a hold of LingoDeer and see why my subscription is not active for whatever reason. But I think I'm gonna end that stream here, man. That's a pretty long stream. I've been streaming for a pretty decent amount of time. I don't know. I don't think it'll tell me there, but yeah, 75 minutes ago, so an hour and 15 minutes. But I am going to end the stream there. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, you know, if you don't subscribe to the channel, and all that stuff. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.